EMP.Money and the boardroom. Let's talk about basic functions of the boardroom. So as you can see, we're here on the main page of EMP.Money. Boom, 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 boardroom, there it is. Okay, as you can see, high APR. However, boardroom needs to be above 1.01 for a full epoch to actually produce. So how do we earn in the boardroom assuming that this is above peg? Well, we need to deposit ESHARE. So let's go ahead and do that. As you can see, I haven't approved this contract yet, so MetaMask is asking me to give it access to ESHARE. Let's confirm. We should see a notification from MetaMask shortly, and boom, right away the website shows the approval. Now we got the MetaMask approval, so we can wait for this to load, and we should see a deposit, withdrawal, and a zap button approved show up here, or we will just reload and it will be there. Boom, there it is. Okay, so the boardroom has no zap function, but it does have a withdrawal and a deposit. So how do you get ESHARE? There's a couple different ways. We can buy ESHARE. We're back here on the main page. You can buy ESHARE over at PancakeSwap, and like I said, once again, developers there's two tokens in this ecosystem, EMP and ESHARE. Those are the two native tokens. So Dev Chad has made a super slick interface here where everything is really easy to find, and it batches up automatically over here in PancakeSwap. So we can see here PancakeSwap is warning us that anybody can create tokens and it could be fake. However, we know that this is a trusted source because we clicked right from the main page of EMP.Money. So I'm going to click understand, it's going to click import, and where it's going to actually show up is right in here. So well, it's actually here. So whenever an asset isn't listed, you need to normally import the contract address and do it manually. EMP.Money, like I said, gives you a direct right here, and it gets all set up automatically almost. So as you can see, I already have some ESHARE. Somebody sent me a little bit for this demonstration, so I don't need to buy any. However, if you did, you could purchase with BNB or BUSD. You would actually want to buy this with BNB because BNB is the native pair with ESHARE on EMP. So as you can see, that's the cheapest route to buying ESHARE. If I were to select BUSD, you would see, boop, it's got to go through one extra step, so it's going to cost you twice as much in fees. So, and as I said before, I already have ESHARES. I don't need to buy any. So we're going to go back here, oops, and go back to the boardroom. As you can see, we're ready to deposit. So I'm going to go ahead, and your amount of ESHARES is right here. So we're going to click max, confirm. MetaMask is asking for confirmation again. We will click confirm. It'll take all of a few seconds. We're going to see that amount of ESHARE that I deposited, the max amount. We're going to see it become staked here, as you can see, 0.0895 ESHARE to the boardroom. So I'm not going to wait for that to load up, but there's a MetaMask confirmation. And so let's just see if it loads up. On another PC I have, it seems to refresh itself. This one, I'm just going to click reload, then we're going to see it show up. Boom, there it is. $64 of ESHARE staked. So what does that mean? Well, That means that if this number was above 1.01 for a full epoch, now an epoch is actually 6 hours long. So that's very important to remember, because anytime we interact with the boardroom, these timers get reset. When I deposit, if I were to deposit again, we would actually see, or withdraw, we see a reset of 6 epochs over here, which is 36 hours. If I had any rewards here and I claimed, we would see this would go from 0 if this was claimable. So in 12 hours and 38 minutes, this will actually be claimable. And you can see that this claim button here, this 38 minutes and 28 seconds, actually matches up identically here with the next epoch. And so, but let's just assume I have some rewards to claim here. What's going to happen is if I click claim rewards, if this counter was at 0 and the claim reward button was available to me, I would click claim, I would confirm it in MetaMask, and you know, in this case, like I said, we earn EMP here in the boardroom if this number is above 1.01. So I would click claim reward, confirm, then it would be in my wallet and it would show over here. I already have a little bit for examples that I've loaded into these, so just disregard that. And so when I click this, when it's claimable, when I've interacted with that, this timer will reset to 36 hours and this will reset to 18. And it's always in sync here with these epochs. So keep that in mind when interacting with the boardroom. Now, it's very, very important to understand what PEG is and what this TWAP, this time-weighted average price. I'm going to put an example in the show notes so that you can read it, you can have something to look over, and just mull over strategies for yourself. Now, I don't recommend or tell anybody to do anything with their own investment. That's your choice to do with your money as you see fit. I'm only going to tell you how to interact and do these things. So hopefully that this video is fairly clear. And as I said, you know, I'll just rehash it real quick again. You interact with this button or these buttons in any way, it will reset this timer to 18 hours and this to 36 hours. Now, it will change based on how much time is left in the epoch as well. So, but it's typically 36 hours and 18 hours. That's just something to remember. So you have to plan accordingly once the boardroom starts printing and you start getting EMP, and then you have to understand, you have to wait to some degree to withdraw 3 epochs worth of gain from this. Now, so if we just assume that this interest rate was true and we were above 1.01 on PEG, and the TWAP was, so was the time weighted average price was 1.01, we would take this $63.50. Well, give me 1 second actually. Let's take the APR, because this is not a daily, this is the APR for the year. So 2061.92, and we will divide that by 365. That will give us the daily interest rate of 5.649. So we'll just call it 5.65. However, these epochs are 6 hours long, so we have to calculate based on it divided by 4, because there are 4 epochs in a day. So this 5.65 daily interest rate is actually divided by 4. So if we were able to produce, and this was above 1.01 TWAP, this epoch would print out at $63 times 1.4 0.41%. So I will multiply that out right now, and then we would see what we would be paid in EMP. We would be paid $8.96 worth of EMP. Oh, excuse me. We would be paid 72 cents and a little bit in interest for this particular epoch. So actually that's pretty darn good. So hopefully this has been helpful. Please tell me if something isn't clear, and I will try to clean it up, and hopefully these videos are helpful to people. So please help me help you. Tell me what I can do better, because I want to be a better presenter, and I want to help you learn how to get involved with cryptocurrency in the most educated way possible. So thank you, and have a good day or night wherever you're at, and remember, go out there and make crypto friends. Thank you.